Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope you're all having a fantastic day. The studio lights were already blazing when the countdown hit 5. Producers whispered last-second cues. The band hummed a familiar tune, and millions of viewers settled into their couches with coffee in hand. It was supposed to be just another bright, cheerful morning. No one expected it to become unforgettable. Mark Consuelos stepped onto the stage with his usual confident stride, smiling as the applause rolled in like a warm tide. He waved, cracked a quick joke, and took his seat beside the co-hosts. The monitors glowed, the cameras rolled, live. At first, everything felt normal, almost too normal. Mark laughed at a light-hearted segment, leaned forward to emphasize a point, and nodded along as the conversation flowed. But somewhere between the laughter and the studio banter, something shifted. It was subtle, the kind of change only those closest might notice. The smile lingering a beat too long, the hand gripping the desk just a little tighter. Viewers at home might not have caught it. The audience in the studio certainly didn't. But a producer behind the camera frowned, sensing a crack in the polished rhythm of live television. Mark blinked. Once. Twice. The lights seemed brighter now, harsher. The studio felt warmer. His words slowed just a fraction, like a record losing speed. He laughed again, but it came out thin, fragile, almost distant. "Mark?" a co-host asked lightly, still smiling for the cameras. "You okay?" He nodded, instinctively, the way people do when they don't want to cause a scene. But as he shifted in his chair, the room tilted. The applause faded into a dull hum. For a split second, live television peeled back its glossy surface and revealed something raw and human underneath. Mark's hand slipped from the desk. Gasps rippled through the studio as he swayed, catching himself just before he fell. The cameras hesitated, trained to capture perfection, suddenly unsure what to do with vulnerability. A co-host reached out, concerned breaking through professional composure. "We're going to take a quick break," someone said, voice steady but eyes wide. But the moment was already out there. Millions had seen it. Social media lit up in real time. Questions, worry, disbelief. "Did you see that? Is Mark okay? That didn't look scripted." Behind the scenes, the studio transformed in seconds. Smiles vanished. Headsets crackled with urgent instructions. Crew members moved quickly, quietly, surrounding Mark as he sat, breathing carefully, eyes closed for just a moment longer than usual. "I'm okay," he insisted, even as concern clouded his face. "Just need a second." That second stretched into something heavier. The broadcast cut to commercials, but the tension lingered like a held breath. For viewers, it was shocking. For the crew, it was terrifying. Live TV is built on control, timing, lighting, cues, but health doesn't follow a script. When the show returned, the mood had changed, softer, slower. The co-host addressed the camera directly, voice sincere. "We want to let everyone know Mark is being taken care of. Thank you for your patience." And just like that, the illusion cracked. Later that day, clips of the moment replayed everywhere. Commentators speculated. Fans sent messages of support. The incident became a reminder, sharp and sudden, that even the most polished public figures are human beneath the spotlight. For Mark, the moment wasn't about ratings or headlines. It was about the strange vulnerability of being seen at your weakest, live by the world. About the way strength sometimes looks like admitting you need help. About how quickly applause can turn into silence, and how powerful that silence can be. By evening, updates brought relief. He was resting, grateful, surrounded by care. The shock slowly softened into concern, then into collective empathy. The next morning, the studio lights turned on again. The chairs were set. The cameras rolled. But something had changed, not just for the audience, but for everyone who witnessed that fragile moment when live television stopped pretending and showed the truth.
Sometimes the most shocking moments aren't planned. They simply remind us that behind every bright smile on screen is a heartbeat, real, human, and worth protecting. Heartbreak.